Hey guys, welcome back to Pond Bank Farms. The good, the bad, and the ugly, right? I was going to wash the combine today, but due to some stable cleaner issues that took, I don't know, a few hours, I'm not gonna get that done today, so I'm just gonna work on washing off the 6185 here. Still got the truck in here. Didn't get the couch unloaded yet. Jake's gonna come over and help me probably tomorrow. Okay, I feel like I did a pretty good job. Finally wasn't pressed for time or to get done before it got dark, although it is starting to get dark now. I gotta show you something on this tractor that is, it's kind of a bummer deal, but it is what it is. So this summer we make baleage bales, so we spray can our baleage bales. And I was keeping a can of spray paint in behind the seat. I know, horrible idea. Shouldn't have done that. However, the tip broke off, started spraying everywhere. Now instead of keeping it behind the seat and containing it under something, I thought, well, you know, you panic, I gotta get out of the tractor. Well, okay, so paint, you can see the little speckles there, that's all paint. It was brown paint. You can see where my phone was sitting. And all along, a bit along there. I mean, could have been worse. Got a little bit on the window. See the speckles there on this side. Some on there. On there. It is what it is. I kind of doubt it's going to come off. But I'm going to try cleaning it inside and seeing what happens. Okay, let's go back to the shop. Okay, I was working a little bit on cleaning both of these tractors inside the cab. Got the floors vacuumed, and I got some detailing done on that tractor. And I'm gonna go in for the night. So we'll see you in the morning. Good afternoon, it's the next day here. Morning already went by, got mixed feed and did a bunch of stuff. Anyway, I'm hooking the 6190 onto the manure pump today. I gotta stir our small manure pit and pump it up to the big one. So I actually had to throw the battery charger on this tractor. Again, this is the one that gave me issues before, and it actually gave me issues last winter as well. Gotta figure that out. It must be something that's drawing very little out of the battery, very slowly, and it doesn't give us trouble in the summer at all when we're starting it. But once it's stopped for over 2 weeks or something, the battery drains. So it's full now, so this is the tractor we're gonna use. Apologize for the bad angle. It's the only place I can set my phone. So this manure pump adjusts from 8 to 12 feet. So right now it's just extending. This is about 10 feet, this pit. This is something that comes in pretty handy. I put a mark here. This is about where I want this, right there. Yeah, it's about 8 or 9. It's about 9 feet because 8's too short. Probably about 9 feet on this side. It slopes a bit. It's probably 8 feet on the other side. But that is pretty handy because we get into different heights of pits around the countryside. And our big pit is actually 12 feet deep. This one's 9, so it's perfect for what we need it for. Okay, so the PDO gets hooked on there, the spline. This hitch slides to the back there. You'll see when we have it done. Now I gotta go unload a couch my wife and I picked up the other day. Truck's still sitting in our shop with it on the back. Jake is gonna help me unload it here in a second. Okay, we got the couch unloaded. This room just needed something, so back to work. Well, that'll be nice to have the truck out of the shop now. Okay, back to go stir manure for Dad. He's probably gotta start milking soon, I'm guessing. So that pipe there got to swing onto the top of the manure pump here to transfer it up. Now the problem is I forgot to swing it in before I backed the tractor up here, so I'm gonna have to unhook it and drive the tractor ahead. It looks like I'm slowly starting to get the pit going around. If you look closely, you can see it moving ever so slightly. This in here without moving the tractor, so now I gotta hook it on up there. That's always usually makes for some interesting times. I got it on. So this pipe here goes all the way underground up to the big pit, and then it goes up and over the wall. As you can see, it's getting stirred up here. Give it another 15-20 minutes. We'll probably be ready to start putting up. Okay, that's good enough. It's all the chunks aren't quite out yet, but I'm gonna start pumping her up. So here goes. Okay. Let's go see how it looks up top. Well, there you have it. Yes. Now you might say the pit's almost full up here. I know, we're not gonna get the whole pit up here. If I were to guess, I'd say half to 3/4 of that pit will fit up here. It's gonna be a close one. It's still a learning curve. We built this pit 2 years ago. We should have got a little bit more hauled out this fall. Good morning. So I got the pit filled up last night, and so the bottom pit there is about half full, so it should last a little while longer. Okay, I gotta get some feed mix now with my nice clean tractor. Still haven't got the inside clean. Now, due to my laziness of pushing snow up on the top yard here, now that it's warmed up, there's a lot of slush like this, and it's supposed to get in the freezing temperatures in the next week, so I'm gonna clean this up a little bit here, especially the path going up to the barn, so that when it freezes, we're not bouncing out of the tractor seat or the vehicle, whatever you use. Now, whenever you get slush like this, it's always like next thing to impossible to push. Once you get anything on that you're pushing, it's actually not going too bad. I do have a little tractor on the shelves. Oh boy. All right, I think that's good enough. Okay, I got it cleared good enough. I'm always amazed by how much it is. That whole little pile there is all from that little trail I pushed. I also tried to scrape it back pretty good because once that freezes, you're not moving it. So I just had the bales mixing up here while I was pushing snow there. Now I can finish mixed feed. Another day, another feed mixing done. I'm gonna head over to the shop now. I got a wagon I want to put in the shop and I want it to dry up over the weekend. I want to start working on it. So as you can see, I got this tractor clean, but and those paint spots are still there. But I do wonder if I get a strong enough cleaner, if I can clean that off maybe, because it was kind of cleaning off with the cleaner I had. Maybe, hopefully. And that right there is the wagon we're grabbing. Hopefully it's not too stuck in the snow. Should be fine. Just trying to figure out how far over I want it. I want enough room in between it and the tractor, but I also want enough room by the workbench. Just gonna back the tractor in here for now. Okay, let some of the water drip off here. So basically, what's broke here, if you look in, I'll zoom in here. If you see that steel piece, that's supposed to be straight. And to replace that, it's got to slide out of these shafts, which are gonna have to wire brush them, and who knows how seized these sprockets are on there. And yeah, so that, and then I got a steel cover over here. And then this here goes over top, and then the sprocket, there's room for the sprockets in those gaps. And that's just to keep the corn silage from falling through. If you wouldn't have that, you'd have a big pile of corn silage underneath the wagon when you're done. And also, gotta bend this straight. I bent one of those shields last winter when I was putting equipment away, and they're pretty easy to actually bend straight. So I'm currently just finishing off waxing the tractor. Dad got started on it, but he left now, and I'm gonna just finish it up here. Okay, got her all waxed up. Looks pretty good. Okay, I got about an hour left here before I leave for my hockey game tonight, so I'm gonna try to drain the front 3 oils yet out of this tractor, and then we're done with this tractor, so better get rolling here. Just gonna take her for a little drive to get her warmed up. Okay, got that one draining. Now I'm gonna do the center axle here. Draining the center axle. Okay, I'm gonna let those drain for the night. The other side is at the top here, so I'll have to do that after I get these filled. Hey guys, so that'll be it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button and like it. If you like it, share it to your friends, and we'll see you in the next one.